Hey, 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 hey.
Hey, hi, hi.
How y'all doing today?
I'm doing good. How's everybody doing today out there in radio land, YouTube land, Spotify land, social media land?
Yeah. My
Ooh,
name is Tara, and I'm your host.
that's not how we do it. You say, my name is Tara.
Oh, my name is Tara, and I'm your
And
host.
no, you don't say,
Oh,
why are you doing everything so backwards?
what do I say? Sorry.
Your name is Tara.
My name is Tara,
My name is Pedro.
and this is Heal My Marriage
Thank
podcast.
you.
Oh my gosh, I think
Boop, doop,
I'm
doop, doop.
sleeping.
Yeah, you are asleep. Maybe it's the time. It is kind of, late, but
So sorry.
because we wasn't planning to do a podcast, but then we decided that we was going to do an end of the year
hmm
and come on and just talk about the holidays, but
That's
from
right.
from a different perspective though,
Yeah.
because whenever you think of holidays, you think of cheerfulness and happiness and
hmm
family and things like that, but we never talk about the other side of the holidays.
Yeah.
So we said, maybe we should come on and talk a little bit about that.
That's it. That's it. And so, guys, today, our topic would be Unhappy Holidays, season 4, episode 10. And
You sure?
yes,
Are you positive?
I'm positive
Okay.
that's what it is, guys. So yeah, so we wanted to cover this topic today. Um, as Pedro just said, people, happy around the holidays, and they cheerful and joyful and all of those things. I think you need to move that not by here. And yeah, so yeah. So sorry. But yeah, I just think we need to talk about these hard topics that and hard things that happen to families and people in general, about how some people are just really just unhappy around this time, dealing with grief and death and just a lot of things that's going on that a lot of people are not happy with. Well, like, what are you doing?
I was just looking because I didn't see the glare, so I was just seeing the glare. That's all.
Yeah, so yeah,
Don't mind me.
I'm sorry, guys. That's the thing. Pedro doing stuff that he shouldn't be doing.
You was doing stuff too.
So anyway, but yeah, we wanted to talk about those things because you'll be amazed how some people just think the holidays are dreadful and they just can't wait for them to be over. So so yeah, we're gonna hop on and talk about these things today.
And why do we think? Well, we thought about this because we had a meeting,
hmm
and in the meeting, the person was talking about how kids in school, some schools don't like when they have the 2 weeks off, because those 2 weeks are like really hard for them because of the hard life that they may be living or what they may be going through,
Right.
and that they no family, missing family members, and it does things of that nature, and that the 2 weeks that they're out of school is the roughest because they don't have that, school is like a outlet for them.
Yeah.
So when they're not able to come to school, it's like, they're just getting into trouble. They're just, they just not eating right. They're not getting the things, that they need,
Well,
done for them.
yeah, because a lot of young children not gonna have turkey and ham and meals and stuff around that time.
True.
A lot of them probably don't even have their
Yeah, but
parents.
that's what made us think about.
So
That's what made us think about this topic that we're going to do today. So we want to first thank everybody for coming to Adventist Radio London.
That's right.
For joining us today.
And those who are listening on the other platforms, please follow, share, and do all those
And
things. And like.
I forget and like.
Subscribe. Yeah.
Subscribe, like, share.
Yeah. So please subscribe,
to
share,
your family,
like, follow.
to your enemies, to whoever. Even if you don't like them, send it to them.
And yeah.
Jesus. You're half asleep. Look at you.
I'm not. I'm really not. I'm ready to talk about these things now.
Okay.
I got a tongue twist just that fast.
You've been tongue twisting all night.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we want to get right into it then. All right. So what do you think? Have you ever had an unhappy Christmas?
I can't.
Or a holiday, I should say.
Holiday. I can't say I have had a unhappy holiday. I can't. I probably had moments where I just felt like, you know, is it always going to be like this? This the same. It's the same every year. Family get-togethers, food, all of those things. And sometimes I think, growing up as a teenager, I wasn't always, even though I had my family and all of that. Sometimes I was just the holidays felt gloomy.
You just said that you didn't have one. Then you said that they felt gloomy.
I
Which one
say
is it?
I know I'm talking two sides.
Yeah, you're talking both sides. Like, which one is it?
No, I'm
What
just
made
saying.
you say I don't think I had any? Oh, then I'm talking holidays are gloomy.
No, I guess what I'm saying is, sometimes you can have your family and you don't appreciate that you have it. You get what I'm
But
saying?
that's not gloomy. That's just unappreciation.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying in how you asked me a question, I'm answering it. So what I'm saying is, in my way, at that time, I probably thought that it was like it's gloomy or whatever. But other than that, I think I had God have been blessed to have pretty good holidays. It ain't been too bad. How about you?
Well, as I thought about asking the question, I realized that it wasn't really a question to ask. It's more about, the holidays is supposed to be about family, spending time together, getting together, seeing each other instead of in funerals. Because we as folks we don't see each other at all. But then the funeral comes, you see everybody and their mother and their grandmother and their cousin and their third and fourth cousin. So like the holidays is meant to be where we all get together and just have fun, eat. But um, what about those people that don't have a family, or maybe like you, like you're in the UK and all your family's really in Alabama.
I was gonna say the one thing I do miss is being around my mom, my sister, my brother, and stuff like that, and seeing
Your
family.
nephews.
Yeah, and my nephews and stuff, and just seeing them. Sometimes that can be hard because they had grown up so much now. They grown almost halfway grown men now, and everybody is getting older. So I would say that would be the hardest part is to not being able to see them the way I really want, and
We've had a couple of unhappy holidays
to go
because,
visit. But I'm talking about in the sense of when I was younger. Now, as I got older, I have had some times where it just wasn't so happy.
well, that's because we was going through some things in our
Yeah.
marriage.
So,
But not just that, I kept losing I would always lose a job around the holidays.
or maybe it's not
Around
just
your
you. Maybe
birthday.
some people just.
No, but I'm saying I would lose a job. Let's see, I lost one, two. Yeah, I think I lost like 2 or 3 jobs around the holidays.
Yeah.
Since we've been married,
hmm
as I think about it. Yeah.
And we still made it through.
Oh yeah, we still.
It was just
Yeah.
one of those crazy things that happened around that time.
Yeah.
But
I
imagining
think they seem
how.
to fire people around the holidays. It seems because I was reading an article where over here in Liverpool, I think they let go of like 400 people.
Mm,
A company bought them out and then they made them all redundant
mm.
around the holidays.
But see, look at that. Some people losing jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Some people losing their homes.
Mm-hmm.
Their cars,
Their
it's
lives.
their lives. Yeah, that's right. And family members. It's a lot of grief and death. It's just a lot of stuff is going on around the holidays, where a lot of people are just ready for it to be over. You know what I mean? Some people, children may have gotten taken away from them, and they want to see their kids, so it's not the same.
Well, it's funny you
They have
said that because my job, I deal with that every day.
right.
And I actually went to a house and there was no Christmas tree up. There was nothing up.
Mm,
And the person said to me, they said, we're not having Christmas this year because I don't have my children back yet.
right.
So they just decided that they wasn't even going to do Christmas. So yeah, I can see that definitely. People are struggling. They're trying to get their children back. They're trying to do the right thing, and then the holidays come. And for us, I think like for us personally, for us as in holidays, for us, we don't really we like Christmas, but we don't do like Santa Claus. But for us, Christmas is about spending time with family. We got to go to Scotland
Yeah.
and see my mom and sister and cousin and her husband and daughter and or their daughter, and that was fun to see
Yep.
family, to be
Yeah. It was
around family
nice.
a little bit. Yeah, it was fun for like 2-3 days.
Hmm.
It was fun. It was different because normally we just sit around the house and don't do anything.
Yeah.
So it was nice that we was able to go up to Scotland and do that long drive. Yeah,
Yeah. 4 hours.
yeah, more than 4 hours, 5.
Oh,
We
5.
already had that discussion. I'm not going back into that where you made fun of me about driving, so I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Yeah. But yeah, but
But
just getting back into
I am. I'm not going off the subject,
okay, go ahead.
but I was saying so. That will make the part of with the family being like having nobody around and stuff, and being on having just struggling to make it through this time.
Yeah.
Because I think the one thing that hurts people more than anything else is time.
Yeah.
When you got nothing else but time and nothing else um, grabbing your attention at that time, yeah, the devil just really messes with your brain. It just really can have you start thinking of things that are not even real, not even there.
Mhm.
Can really get you depressed
Right.
and under the weather, and just really get you down and out because when you don't have something positive going on in your life, the negative can kind of creep in sometimes.
Yeah, and also being around people that are negative. So,
Well, yeah, you could be around, but even if you're not around anybody, it's not, you don't have to have negative thoughts to be around and be around somebody. You can have negative thoughts just on your own.
yeah.
You can have negative thoughts by just talking to people,
I mean, yeah, you can.
talking to people and they be negative, or even if you're just sitting around
But that's kind of
and
like
you
what I said.
no, I'm saying if you're sitting around and you're just like, I miss my family,
Yeah.
you know, why am I doing here? Maybe you're going through some financial problems, maybe you're going through some stress, family dynamics, you're just like,
Yeah.
you
And then,
know,
as I really thought about the holidays and how people stress about making sure they have enough money to get their kids toys and gifts and just all of those things that people want to do for their children around that time and then after that they going into so much debt trying to get it
you was doing that.
and then doing what?
You did that a little bit. Not
What did I do?
I'm not gonna say you did it, but you was thinking it
I
a
was
little bit.
thinking what?
You was like, man, I really want to get the kids something.
Well, no, I wasn't saying it in that sense. I was more I'm saying I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about people in general, around the holidays that are stressing about these type of things. I wasn't stressing about getting the kids anything cuz we always get them stuff during the year. So I wasn't stressing about that. If anything, I probably was because I thought about Christmas, or maybe because it's Christmas, that was my thinking. Or because it's Christmas, maybe we should get them a gift or something and just to get them something. That was my thinking, but I wasn't stressed about it. Just to be clear.
Okay, well,
So
we
yeah,
did get them something. We got them a trip to Scotland to see grandma.
yes, but I'm just letting you know I wasn't
Because we
stressed.
told them, we said you be getting some gifts next in the new year.
Yeah, so
Because
getting
it
back to
happens
my
that way.
point, what I was
Hmm.
saying about people being stressed about these things, and putting themselves into a lot of debt, and then once the holidays are over, they like, oh, how we gonna do this? How we gonna do that? Then you unhappy still going into the new year because you have now depleted yourself by trying to get everything up under the sun just for one day.
Well, yeah, that's something like unrealistic expectations.
Mhm.
We used to do that before. We used to like go all out, and then January comes and we're like, how we gonna make it through this month?
Mhm. There's a lot of people
How we
doing
gonna
that.
make it through this month?
Mhm.
Because I like my job personally, they pay me early in December.
Right.
I actually hate that
Mhm.
because when they pay me early, it's like now already, like we budget and we're like, okay, we put a little aside and then we gotta make it to the end of the month and budget, but put the money aside and do what we gotta do.
Right.
But when they pay like a week or 10 days early, now is an extra 10 days that you have to account for. And you like, when you get paid monthly, it's harder than when you get paid weekly.
But when you depend on Jesus, he would stretch that money wide,
I'm
okay?
not,
I'm just
I'm
saying,
just, why are you going I didn't
cuz
say that
I
I
just
wasn't
did.
depend.
I did go there.
I was not depend. I didn't say I was not depending on Jesus. I always depend on Jesus to make
Mhm.
us through.
I'm gonna stick to that.
I was just saying in the sense of that's one thing that as a person can get you financially stressed because
Yeah.
you're like, I got paid 10 days early.
Mhm.
I paid all, now you pay all your bills, but then you're like, okay, now I gotta account for 10 more days that
Yeah.
I normally don't have to account for.
Yeah. I
That's my
get that.
point.
I get
You
that.
have to account for 10 extra days that normally you don't have to account for.
Mhm.
And when you're not making buku money, but you're making, God is blessing you to make the money to survive and get through life, and we're still comfortable. It's still like, 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
So 10 days sometimes can feel like 20, 30.
Right.
You start stressing, you start worrying, you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to do this. How are we going to pull this? How are we going to do this? Like that. And that's all I'm saying. It's just, well, I guess I'm saying is I'm just giving my personal experience on how easy it is during the holidays to become depressed or become stressful or
Mm-hmm.
to start overthinking or
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, how we going to make this work?
Right.
So I'm just giving like a personal,
That's just like
example.
when we went to the mall, walking around. When we was in Scotland, and all of those people there, and everybody had bags, and everybody looked stressed, and people probably were taking stuff back to the store because it was what, Boxing Day, so people probably taking stuff back to the store, trying to get their money back, or
But
something
they
like
do
that.
say that that's Boxing, the day after Christmas is the busiest time of the year
Yeah.
because that's when
So.
people do take back stuff.
Mm-hmm. So people,
Mhm.
didn't spend all their money just to try to get it all back because now they like, wait a minute, I don't want this. You know what I'm saying? This is not what I thought it was gonna be. And just buying unnecessarily around this time can be very stressful for people.
Yeah, we felt that vibe. We felt like, man, nobody was nice. Everybody was looking mean.
Yeah.
It was like, Scotland. It was like to my mom, is Scotland always like this? She's like, no, they're actually very nice people. I'm like, well, they're not been nice today.
Right.
They
It
have
seemed
not
like
been nice.
way. I was like,
Like then I also said maybe they don't want to work because they have to work the day after Christmas,
mm-hmm.
which some people don't want to have to work, but
Yeah.
But you would think they'll be happy because if they work on Boxing Day, I don't know if Scotland does time and a half. I know Bermuda does 3
Right.
times.
Mm,
So you get 3 times the amount of your paycheck.
right.
So if you get paid £10 an hour, you'll get £30 an hour
Mm-hmm.
on Christmas and Boxing Day.
Right.
But I don't know if Scotland does that.
Right.
But yeah. But still, I was just like, oh, this is like so weird.
Yeah. I feel bad for people that are experiencing those things, especially like people that want their children or want their family or experience a family member passing away, and so now things are not the same or it don't feel the same, or now you like, you know what, I'm not gonna do it this year because grandma's not here now or
Yeah.
dad is not here now.
Then there's other aspect when we talk about family dynamics.
Mhm.
It's not just that. How about the family dynamics is you haven't been getting along all year and now you have to come together.
Right. Oh my goodness, I never thought about
And
that.
now you're like, man, like I got to be around
Y'all
this
been
person for
beefing. Y'all been
you've
beefing all
year.
2023.
Oh, you're like, man, now I got to be around this. I want to be around this person.
Yeah, I'm like,
You
oh my
know?
goodness, now I got to
And
see
now
Shelly,
yeah.
and I got to go
Yeah.
see Mark. I'm like, really, I really want to see these people.
You're like, man,
around this
like
time.
what the heck? I
Yeah,
don't want to see this person. So now
Mhm.
that dynamic of now you have to, like, man, I don't want to be around these people. Like they're family, but I just don't want to see them.
right.
And
Right.
now you gotta, and then also, like for us, especially for us, believe it or not, like for us, the most stressful thing for me on holiday is
What's that?
traveling
Oh, traveling is a mess.
because there's 5 of us.
Mm-hmm.
We get in the car, we gotta pack 5 bags, 5 toothbrushes, make sure we have enough socks, make sure we have enough, underwear, make sure we have enough pants, shirts,
Oh my goodness, that is stressful.
And the funny thing is,
Making sure you don't forget stuff, because
then-
more than likely you're
right.
gonna forget something. How many times we had to turn around before we
Twice.
actually left and went to Scotland?
pissed me off twice.
I was like, I think I forgot.
I got
Oh, I
20
forgot
minutes
something.
down the road. My wife's like, oh, I think I need to go back to the house.
Oh no, I forgot my meds. I'm so sorry. I
I'm
forgot
like,
my stuff.
you got your like, really? Of all the things, we go
Mhm.
back, we leave, get 2 minutes down the house, we got to turn around and go back again. And on top of that, you got the daughter's medicine, but it wasn't even in the box.
Right. I was like, wait, and I still can't find the pump. But anyway, I look for it later. But yeah, it's just like, what is really going on?
Thank God she didn't need it. It's just something she does
Right.
during the wintertime because of her asthma. But,
Mhm.
I was like, my goodness, like, really?
Yeah, that was.
So now the trip that would have took us 4.5 ended up taking us 6 because it's 20 minutes down, 20 minutes back, and then 20
Mhm.
minutes going back out to where we was in the first place.
Mhm.
It's like that time where we was going somewhere to London and we got into we was like 40 miles in. We was going to Birmingham.
Oh, wait, yeah.
During the holidays, we was going to Birmingham and he was
Mhm.
like, I forgot my makeup. I said, well, your makeup's gonna be left behind.
I forgot my makeup bag. Could you please go back and get it?
Heck no. I was like, we are 40 miles into this trip. There's no way I'm traveling 40 miles back home to get your
Yeah,
makeup.
I remember that. Oh my
I was
goodness.
like, nope,
Mm-mm.
not happening.
But yeah, it's real crazy around that time traveling with a big family, making sure you don't miss anything,
Yeah,
especially
and
and
that's the
don't be in no
stressful.
hotel. You got something hanging up and you totally forgot you got it hanging up. I lost the dress and the nightgown, I think plenty of times
What you
since.
mean? What dress you lost?
I have lost a dress one time in London. It's this blue dress that I used to have.
Why you have it hanging up? Why
I
you
don't know.
forget?
I don't know, Peter. It's over with now. That's so in the
You forget
past.
your head if it's not screwed on.
Anyway,
What's
I'm just
wrong with you?
Peter, really, you just now responded to that.
Yes, because I'm just not realizing that you lost
So
it in
anyway,
a
I lost the
hotel.
dress, and
You've
but
been saying you've been
I'm
talking around the house like I can't find my dress. You never said I think I left it in a hotel. That's the
yeah,
first time you see. See, you brought out, you came out here. You didn't say nothing like that to me.
but the point is that
The point is that you lost it
yeah, the point is
and it's
that
gone.
I no longer have the dress.
Yes.
But my point was I was trying to make was that how you forget things when you have so much going on, and you have such a big family. You doing this, you doing that. You're trying to make sure everybody's straight, and at the end of the day, you're still gonna end up leaving something behind.
And then you even have the family dynamic when you go somewhere
Mm-hmm.
and something happens while you're there, and now it's strained and stressed from that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then now you got to deal with
Well, how do you navigate seeing family members that you don't want to see
no,
around that time?
no. See that I'm saying, what if you go see family members, but then something happens while you're there at that time?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're stressed over what happened, and now you got to deal with that. Now you go into the new year stressed a little bit because you have an issue with your family member that you didn't have before.
Or, yeah, that's true. Or you have issues in 2023 that you haven't resolved that you got to walk into 2024 with. Just because the new year's coming doesn't mean that, stuff ain't
You just
still
totally
have to
discounted
be
my family
closed.
thing.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I'm just saying, people be like, oh, it's 2024. I'm letting everything go, all my baggage, all of my drama, all of my stress. But then, realistically, you're not. You know what I'm saying? You still got to go into the new year resolving situations. Nothing don't just erase itself
Yeah.
unless you just let it go and just be like, whatever, I don't care, type of thing.
But like,
You know?
yeah, I guess what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, what you're saying is so true. I was just trying to get you to comment on what I said
What about?
about having when you go and then you have a family issue. Then at the meeting before you don't have one, then you get one.
Oh, right.
Now navigating through that. That's what I'm saying. See, you wasn't even listening to me.
Navigating
You was
through.
already in your brain about what you was gonna
I
say
was
that you didn't
okay.
even
So
pay attention to what I said.
navigating through an issue that have happened while you're there, and
Mhm.
now when yeah. So how do you deal with that?
Well, I told you before.
I don't care. It is what it is.
No, it's not. No, I told you the other phrase. I told that's a them problem,
That's a
not a
them
me
problem.
problem.
Well, yeah. At the end of the day, because my thing is, when you're dealing with issues, I'm the type of person. I'm sure Peter the same way.
You sure or you know?
Yeah, I know you the same way. Let's address these issues now. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait until till it's over, and then you're like, oh, you got an issue, and then you didn't even know you had an issue. So sometimes
Mhm.
an issue can be there that you don't even know that's even
That's what
there
I'm talking about.
until someone say, it was
There's
an
an
issue.
issue.
And be
Yeah.
like,
And then
really?
you're like, really? When did that happen?
When it was the issue?
Like, I'm lost.
Yeah. So that can
Yeah.
happen because people don't communicate in families. Communication is everything, because in families you have relationships as well. So communication, talking, letting people know how you feel so you can move on from that is important, and it's healthy because when you hold on to issues, it allows people to then build up a defense, against the family member, because now you're like, I don't want to be around these people. You know what I'm saying? You hold that the wherever you may have been talking that was positive is now all negative now, because now you don't want to be bothered with people because you was afraid to address an issue that should have been addressed, and it's minor.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Minor situations in family can happen that can be a big thing, and people don't talk for long times because of it. And I just think it's unnecessary. If you have an issue, just say you got one.
Mm-hmm.
And then that way we're like, oh wow, okay, I didn't even know what it is. But since you feel it is an issue, okay, then let's tell me what it is. Let's talk about it, and then let's get into it, and then let's move on, so we can be healthier family,
True.
you know. But it's hard to do that when people don't talk
No, it's
and
not.
communicate. So,
Communication is
what do
key.
you do?
What you mean? What do I do? I
I
already
said,
told you.
no, I was just saying, what do you do? It's a them problem.
Yeah, it's a them
So there's
problem, not a
nothing
me
you can really
problem.
do about
Because
it.
I'm gonna talk.
Yeah.
I can't talk about something if nobody tells me that there's a problem.
Yeah, that's it.
So I was thinking about this too, because we live in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that the seasonal, like the winter hours, the time, like we wake up in the dark and you go, like, especially if you work a 9 to 5, you go to work in the dark, you come home in the dark. I think that can affect people, especially out here in the UK. That can affect people.
You know what? Now that you didn't say that, you know what's been affecting me in the UK, and I think I'm still adjusted, even though I've been here for 6 years now. It's hard for me when it's getting dark early.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like
it feels like 9 o'clock, but it's only 5.
I just woke up, right? And I see it's a little light outside, and then you're in the house, so and then next thing you know, it's 3 o'clock or after 3 or 1:45, and it's dark. So you're just like, wait, I just got up this morning. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see no light. So that can cause people to become depressed as well, because you're just like, geez, the day just going. It goes fast.
It's called seasonal affectiveness disorder.
Yeah.
SAD. SAD.
Yeah, I'm having that right now. I'm feeling a little sad.
You feeling that right now?
I am. I really am, because it's just like, if I feel like I feel like it's more to do today, but I can't, because it's now, it feels late.
Well, it's late for us now.
Yeah, now it is.
But early was not late, but it definitely.
But yeah,
yeah.
It's just like,
it's like, because like we get up, and if we went to church, and you go to church 11, you get out about 2, 1, 1, get out 1, and by the time you come home, you turn around, boom, it's end of the Sabbath. You're like, what? Like, wait a minute, what? It's like you, yeah. I mean, it doesn't mean that we still can't relax in the evening.
Yeah.
But it's just like a weird dynamic, especially if kids going to school. They go to school. By the time they get home at 3, an hour later,
it's dark.
It's dark. That's why Kai on Friday, because they get at 1:10. Kai's like, you can pick me up. Don't come get me at 3, because she wants to come home,
right?
So she can have an hour or two before
she get out early on Friday,
right? So she have an hour or two before she has to get ready for the Sabbath, So she's like, I want an hour or two to then I could get ready for the Sabbath,
Right.
So
yeah, but for me, I must admit, I don't like when it get dark early. I don't like the dark season where it's just dark.
Yeah.
I need some light. I just need
because we was driving. It was 5 o'clock in the after. It was 5 o'clock in the evening, and it felt like it was 9. It was pitch black. It was like, why is it so black out here? Like it is like no lights, no nothing, just pure darkness.
And sometimes for me, when we first moved here, I had to turn on all the lights in the house. I had to turn on every light in the house so it could feel like it's daylight.
That's why my electric bill was. That's why electric bill was so high.
It was, but I couldn't handle having all the lights off and also being dark outside. And it's only 3 after 1:45 to 4.
No, the latest will be 3:30.
Yeah,
it's starting to go back up. I think it was 3:50. It's almost 4 o'clock now.
Yeah,
when the sun sets.
Yeah,
so it's close to 4.
But I'm ready for the longer light days. I think I
hate those days, because then those days feel like they're forever. Like it's never ending.
So you can't win. So you don't like the winter. You don't like the summer.
The wintertime don't really bother me too much. I mean, because I drive all the time, so I don't like driving in the winter in the daytime, actually, because the sun seems to be a different glare off the ground, especially if it's wet. It's just really bright, and it bothers me. But otherwise, for that, it doesn't really bother me. I mean, I don't get. I can see why people would get depressed because of that, because it's just dark. It's just like you feel like you're in the dark all the time, so you feel like in a fog.
Yeah,
so I can see that.
Have you ever had any like unhappy holidays yourself?
In what sense? No, I mean normal.
Well, in a sense of which I'm not looking forward to the Christmas coming, like that type of feeling.
No, never like that. But I probably have had a couple of Christmases that I probably have taken away from my brain that I didn't like have my children. Or I was just by myself.
Right.
And that would go into actually what I was talking about earlier with loneliness and isolation. I'm the type, I can definitely isolate myself.
Yeah.
And just kind of like become a recluse and just go into the house and don't move.
Yeah.
Don't leave.
Yeah.
Get all I need and just go in there and just hunker down. And some people do that. Some people just go in and don't want to be bothered, just
Yeah.
want to be left alone during the holidays, missing their mother, their father, or missing their children, as we said,
Mhm.
um, or just be could be going through some things at that moment.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like holidays always seem to accentuate whatever issues you're having:
Breakups, divorce.
breakups, divorce, children problems,
Yeah.
um, spousal problems. It's just
Mhm.
it's like everything that seems to be exacerbated in that aspect, because it's like because we have been conditioned that holidays are supposed to be happy,
Yeah.
and you watch TV, it's always a happy ending. We
Mm.
was watching, what was we watching?
Just a Christmas movie.
Christmas movie, but it's always a happy ending where
Mhm.
even the bad guy got the action figure Kung Fu Grip doll, and he's the bad guy, and Santa
Right.
still leaves him a doll.
Mhm.
Like, come on, like
Yeah.
that's like, well, it's like, so our mentality is always that, it's always supposed to be happy, it's always supposed to be joyful,
Yeah.
and it is, and it's, but
I mean, it
reality,
can be.
it can, no, I say it is supposed to be a good time and a
Yeah.
happy time, but reality is that it's not always going to be that way.
Yeah, not for
It's
everyone.
just like in life. Life is not always going to be perfect. You're going to have rough spots. You're
Mhm.
going to have times where things are not going well in your life,
Mhm.
you know.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
Jesus says that, he's not going to give us more than he can bear, than we can bear.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it seems like when the holidays, we just can't bear it.
I think from even I have to push myself sometimes and be like, you know what? Today gonna be a good day. Well, regardless of what it is, I'm gonna try to think positive. I'm gonna try to not think negative, and just think about the good times. You know what I'm saying? Even though you may be going through at the moment, you can just be like, you know what? I know this won't last always, but it just, some people mental state is not good around that time. It's just a lot going on around that time with people where think of positive is not the first thing they're thinking of,
Yeah.
you know?
Nothing about the holidays is time management, because, like, I know, like, if we lived in the States, if we was all in the States, we would have to manage how we're going to go see your family, how we're going to see my family,
Yeah.
So it'd be like, it's like,
How long we staying over
how long we're
auntie
staying?
house? How
Yeah,
long
how
we
long
gonna
we
stay over
yeah, exactly.
our
How
grandma
many?
house,
So you go eat a little bit of food one place, and then you gotta go to the next house, eat a little bit of food, then go
Yeah.
to the next house, eat a little bit of food. We couldn't
Hmm.
do that. Now with 3 kids and us, there's no way I'm traveling all around the
Well, how do you
universe.
deal with some people like, I don't want to go up our house. If you want to go up our house, you go, but I'm not going. How
But
you
that
deal with
happens.
issues like that, around the
Well,
holidays?
then that's when the husband shows up without the wife, or the wife
It
shows
shows
up
up
without
that the
the
husband be
husband.
like, what
He
what
had to
Calvin?
he had to help his mama. He had to help his
Oh,
mama
Calvin. Oh,
do something.
he had to go. Yeah. And
Calvin at home with his hand in his pants watching
right.
TV.
And Keisha had to go help her mama do some stuff. So coming up with things, when people are absent around that time because they don't like other people.
Hmm.
So, that happens a lot.
Yeah, but that's just like that. So that time management can definitely be. But we talked about that, and
Hmm.
just trying to the expectations of trying to get that
And you know what? Also, I was thinking
going.
about people, have these goals that they want to go into in the 2024 because the new year is coming soon. So people like, oh, we're gonna walk into the new year with all of these goals, but not everybody got goals set. And just because you got those goals, and that you want to reach, what happened to reaching those goals in 2023? Why
Hmm.
is it so different now because it's 2024?
True. Or even better yet, in like having a goal. We in the holidays you develop an unhealthy habits.
Mm,
Like you eat healthy all year long. I'm just gonna cheat a little bit.
yeah.
Now you're drinking, you're
Hmm.
eating stuff that you normally don't eat.
Yeah,
You're over,
you
but
off your low carb diet.
yeah. You said it, not me. I didn't say nothing.
You off your low
I
carb
was,
diet.
I was,
You done
I
had a
was.
piece of cake. You done
I
had
was
some
stopping you.
bread.
I was stopping you.
You done
I
had a
was
little.
stopping you. I was like, hey,
Yeah.
hey,
You
what
done
are you
had,
doing?
you know what I'm saying? But I'm
What?
just
He's like,
saying,
it's just a little.
people be
It's
like,
just,
oh,
it's just a little piece. No, no.
and then for the new year, you go get your gym resolution. You go to the gym, and
See
then
that, but that's right. See,
and
that's
you
the
get in
problem.
these people's
Why?
things that's
What's
been
the
going all
difference?
year.
What's the difference in just continue to do what you've been doing,
Yeah, and work on those
and
goals from
then
2023, and then complete that before you even walk into 2024 talking about you got goals. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not
It's
even talking about
crazy.
goals. I'm talking about why stop what you're doing
Hmm.
in the month of December What are you looking at me for like that?
I'm just
Stopping the
looking
month of
at.
December, and when then told I would 2024, I'll just work a little harder.
I mean, I guess for me, I don't have no resolution. I just know, I just
Yeah,
said,
it's
Lord,
nothing about
no,
resolution.
no, no. I'm saying for me, I'm talking about resolution in the sense of goals and stuff. I'm just saying for me, I'm thinking about 2024 as like, if God blessed me to see another year, I'm happy. I'm happy and blessed to see another year, and I just want to walk into the new year just trying to improve what I'm already doing. That's it. It's not really a goal. I'm already
I
working on
don't
my.
work, but see
No, I'm
that
saying no. I'm
for
just
me,
saying for
I know
me,
for you. I'm
I'm
talking for
already
me
working on
personally.
me before I even thought about
For me personally, I don't
2024.
even think of it. I don't even think of it like that.
Yeah,
I just think of it as overlapping years, just going into a new year.
yeah. Well, I'm just
It's
saying.
the same. It's like a CEO and a janitor. They're the
Hmm.
same. They're the same man. They put their pants on the same way.
Yeah,
So 2023 is going to be the same as 2024, and the only sense is that I'll try to make it's not even trying to make yourself better because I'm trying to make myself better every day anyway.
that's what I just said.
I know.
You just
I'm
trying to
just
improve.
yeah. You're just trying to improve yourself every day.
Yeah, I mean,
So it's not because it's 2024. I'm now going to be like I'm going to eat healthy.
I just feel like each day should be a day that you alive to improve yourself.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? To make a decision to change something about yourself. It ain't got to be, and it's one day at a time, yes. But I'm just more saying in the sense of each day that you wake up and God allows you to be alive, it's a day for you to say, okay, today is the day. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, And then you wake up hopefully the next day to try to do that thing again. So, I think walking into the new year just with a more positive mind and just to think more positive and not more so negative about what you can't do, but what God can allow you to do
Right, and that's how
in
you lose. And
2024.
that's how you lose focus. So you can lose
Yeah.
focus on what truly matters.
Yeah.
Because unrealistic expectation will distract the individual
Mm-hmm.
from what really is the meaning of the holidays.
Right. Because if you.
So instead of you focusing on spending quality time with your family,
Mm-hmm.
you're now doing you're doing things that you normally don't do
Yeah.
and losing out that time that you have with family.
Mm-hmm.
And in all honesty, Christmas should not be the only time that we decide that we're going to go spend time with family.
Yeah.
You should always be willing to go and spend some time with family.
Yeah.
Spend a day, spend a couple of hours, go visit
Definitely.
somebody,
Mm-hmm.
go, lift somebody up,
Mm-hmm.
go check on somebody, go help somebody,
Yeah.
You shouldn't wait till the holidays,
To go see a friend or something.
yeah, to now, like like some people do in church, only come on the holidays,
Mm-hmm.
No, you should be going to church every,
Yeah.
more than that. Or you should be going to check on people more than that. We have a habit of you only, during the holidays, you text people happy holidays, and then you don't text them anymore for like 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
You
it
know?
happens,
So, you got to keep those connections going and stuff. You got to don't let them, I think because sometimes, then another thing too, Christmas, well, it's become commercialized, but now you expect anything but gifts
Mm.
and to get something. And it's not about that. It's just, just spending time with family should be good enough.
Yeah.
Spending time with each other. If you don't,
Mhm.
if you can't spend time with your family, just spending time with somebody significant, or somebody that's a family member, or somebody that's a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Just just chilling out and having a good time.
Yeah.
That should be good. That would be good too. It's not
Mhm.
about just spending time with family because sometimes family could be on the other side of the world, so you're not gonna be able to go and see them.
Yeah, that's my case,
They're not on the
and
other side of the world.
they're in America.
That's not the other side of the world.
Okay, then.
Would you like to go see your family?
I would.
I know you would.
I want to go see my mother.
Right.
Yeah, so I got.
But
to
you
make that
will
happen.
once we find out the status and we go
Yeah.
through the whole process.
Mhm.
No.
But yeah, I just I be praying for people that are struggling around the holidays and the New Year's, and things. For some people things have changed for them drastically. So I pray about that because things could be going okay for people now and then all of a sudden, you know, things can just change for you and now your world look different. So, I'm really praying for people that are going through difficult times, around this time.
Yeah. because we
Mhm.
all have difficult times. There's always
Yeah.
somebody else worse than you.
Mhm.
That's the way. That's why I look at life. If something's going bad in my life, something's not going right, I always think to myself, you know what? There's somebody else that has it worse than me. I
Mhm.
could have it a whole lot worse.
Mhm.
You know, this is something that I can fix. This is something that I can work with, that I
Mhm.
can work on. I may not like the situation at the moment, but it's still something that I can work with, that I can
Yeah.
work, you know, and work it out.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how I try to handle everything.
I had mentioned to you from before about all the stuff that's going on in Israel and, what is it, Gaza and all those places, and how people are losing their family and homes and all of those things and becoming homeless. And it's homeless people even here now, just in the UK and America or whatever. I'm just saying these people are losing people like left and right.
Yeah,
And I was
and
just thinking about that around the holidays,
see, but
like,
this is the thing for me. I know this gonna sound so mean. I think about things like that, but I don't think about it because for me personally, just me personally, folks. Um, if I sit there and that's why I don't look at the news, because if I sit there and start looking at everything that's going wrong in the world,
mm-hmm,
it's gonna make me depressed.
yeah,
It's gonna make me upset. It's gonna make me stressed. So I tend not to even um look at that stuff because I just look. I say a prayer and I know God will take care of who He needs to take care of, who's everybody, and you know it's happening for a reason, even if it's not a good reason or a bad or even a good or bad reason, whatever reason it's happening.
right,
It's something I can't control. That's another thing.
mm-hmm,
Nothing I do or say is gonna make a difference.
yeah,
And so for me personally, I sympathize with them, and I'm like, man, they lost their whole family, this. But I just feel like the media sometimes sensationalizes everything to make you just like they have those the guy with the camera and they got the kid with the dirty water
mm-hmm,
getting the dirty water. He's taking a picture. I'm like, why are you taking a picture of this kid getting the dirty water? Why don't you try to give him some clean water? Like what? Like I just don't get that concept. So, like for me, I don't. It's,
no,
like I said, it's my personal.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just more saying it for me. Like when I saw
I know
it,
what you're
I
saying
was
for
just
you.
like,
You're right, but
wow,
I'm saying
like,
for me, I tend
mm-hmm,
not to. And some people are gonna say that's heartless. Some people are gonna say that's I have no, no soul, whatever. But it's not that. I do. I just
this ain't
don't.
about you not having no soul. This just what you thinking, what your opinion is.
Well, some people always gonna have a problem with what you say sometimes, and you're gonna say, "Oh, how could you?
Well, you can't
That's so
control
mean of
that.
you." That's but it's not that I'm mean. I feel I'm one of the most caring people, giving people that there is. If I have it, I don't have no problem giving it to you.
Mm-hmm,
I just it's nothing I can't control that.
mm-hmm,
So since I can't control it, I tend to kind of isolate myself from it.
yeah,
If that makes sense, I just isolate myself from it
mm-hmm.
because I can't. It's nothing that
I don't think
me
it's you
sending
being
100 pounds
heartless.
of
It's
me
just
sending
your
100 pounds
opinion,
a month is not going to help. I mean, it's going to help a little bit, but it's not going to like fix the problem.
right?
So it's like I can't, So that's why I just kind of I don't tend to. I don't look at the news. I don't think
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the last time I look at the news. You look at the news in the morning.
No, I just saw a couple of clips on YouTube, so
Nah, you
I
look at
was just
CNN in the
like,
morning. I've
yeah,
come back home and
sometimes.
seen you watching CNN
Sometimes, every now and
on
then, I
YouTube.
like to see what's going on. But
Yeah.
but yeah. But yeah, I was just more thinking about it in that sense, life is, can be a happy thing and it can also be a sad thing for some people.
All we
And
need to remember more than anything else about the holidays is that it's about creating meaningful memories
mm-hmm,
and cherished times with loved ones.
mm-hmm,
And it's always, instead of trying to strive for perfection, we need to just, try not to have unrealistic standards. And just know that, the holiday is about giving and loving.
yeah,
And if we do that, I think we'll all have a good holiday.
yeah,
Even if you are by yourself or even if
mm-hmm,
you are alone, you know, you can maybe you can volunteer somewhere to try to take the time away. Maybe you can, I'm sure we all, I don't think nobody, I hope you're not alone. If you are alone like that, where you have no friends or no family, then,
and that's
um,
possible.
it is possible. We'll be praying for you and
Mm-hmm.
hopefully you'll be able to, you can give us a call. give us at that email. You know, you can give us a call or send us an email. If you don't have an email, you can give us a call.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll talk to you. We'll be happy to talk to you.
Yeah.
So
You talk to people?
I love talking to people. I talk to people all the time.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can do it at the Goddess Ministry. It is the Goddess Ministry, right? No, Marriage Can Heal Podcast at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Always get that done. Yeah. Yep. You can just email us at the Marriage Can Heal Podcast at gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can give us a call at the phone number, which I don't have at the moment because I always seem to forget it. Do you have it?
Yes. And the Marriage Can Heal number is +44 7565 104096. That's the number.
Again, it's +44 7565 104096.
Yes.
Okay.
So this time we around the time getting ready for our segment where we do cards.
Why
And
don't you move it?
the segment where we do our cards, guys. Yeah. I think was this
Yeah.
the one?
This is when we do our cards. I saw it on Facebook one day, and then I bought it off of Amazon. And it's just about 150 cards. It just asks different questions, different things things from your past to random questions to life, relationship, intimacy, and about you.
Yeah.
So it's different questions that you could just look up, and then we're gonna look at them, and then we're gonna ask each other the question and answer it.
Yeah, we have to answer them truthfully.
Answer truthfully.
Yeah.
Which last week I think somebody texted us and said, "I can't believe you said that."
So yeah. So I wasn't sure we wasn't gonna play like a sound or anything.
You can play. What sound you want to play? You can play
know.
the sound you want.
Okay.
Which,
What's this one?
I don't know. The crickets? I don't think. No. I think it's the top one. Nah.
I don't hear anything anyway. All right, so this
It's a shame. We have the buttons, but we don't even know which one's is which.
Okay. So
you pick a color that you want.
Green.
This?
Yes.
Okay. See, that's what I mean. You think alike because I was thinking the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's amazing that we think alike.
So
it's scary actually sometimes.
Who went first last time? You or me?
I don't remember.
I think you did because I had went. So it's my turn to go first.
You can go first. You can go second. Go third, fourth. Don't matter. Pick a card. Any card.
Okay, got it. I got my card.
Okay, I got my card.
Okay, this is good.
Go ahead.
Did you find one? Okay, so my card says I'm going first. So my card says, How did I make you smile this week?
How did you make me smile?
Yeah. How did I make you smile this week?
You make me smile every day when I wake up in the morning and see your beautiful face next to mine.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Now for the real answer.
Oh my gosh. What's the real answer?
You make me smile every day. I mean, just what I just said. I had actually picked green.
Mm-hmm.
And ask what color you pick green. It's like the in-tuneness sometimes that we have is uncanny because you just make me smile. That's the question, right? How did I make you smile?
Yeah.
You make me smile because we just are like, after 18 years of marriage, we just seem to be so much alike. We're developing each other's personalities in a sense.
Yeah.
And I really feel like we're becoming one. We still got work to do.
Yeah.
I want people to think that we think we perfect because we're not perfect.
Mm-mm.
We still have our disagreements. We still get on each other's nerves. She still, rubs me the wrong way sometimes, and I do to her.
Yeah.
But I just think definitely, you make me smile every day.
Aww.
Just being you. Just the way you laugh, the way you talk to me sometimes, I can't help but smile. I'm just like, whatever. You wonder where your children get it from. And I'm like, they get it from you.
Yeah.
Where the attitude, where the girls get the attitude from? You.
Yeah.
Where did your son get his attitude from? You.
Mm-hmm.
That
Lord.
whole attitude is from you. All three of them is from you. Ain't no one. It's not me. It's not a me in there.
Oh, they got a touch of you.
No, they got touching my temper
Yes, yes, they do.
when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
I can admit that. I had
Yeah.
a temper. I had a little bit of an anger problem when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely got that going for them,
Yeah.
unfortunately, which we're trying to help them navigate through that.
Mm-hmm.
But the emotions and all that, that's you.
Yeah, definitely.
That's you. Sensitivity
Well,
and all
you know
that,
what?
that's
I'm
you.
so happy that I can make you smile, hubby.
Yeah, you have your
You know,
moments.
you know. That means I'm doing my job.
Not necessarily.
All right. Okay, so now it's Pedro's turn in his card. What do your cards say, honey?
Oh, wow. This is a good question.
What is it?
We can both answer this one.
Okay.
What aspects do you miss about being single?
Oh, what aspects I miss about being single? Just
Mhm.
being able to just do whatever I want whenever I get ready. I don't have to answer to anyone. I don't have to see about anyone. I don't have to get up and, if I want to get up 1, 2 o'clock, I can get up and, eat when I get ready. Just one of those things, just be able to just be free,
Yeah, I know. There's a funny thing. I always tell people that, when I got divorced and I already had 2 boys, then like why God had to put me with you, because I was like, man, I would have been free. I'd have been
Mhm.
single and free right now. Who knows? I may not have been single, but I'd have been free. No more kids, no wife, no nothing, just me in the open air,
Yeah.
But
I
I
think
always
being
always
single
make
is
that joke with people when they say to me, "Why'd you get married 3 times?" And I'm like, I don't know, because I guess I'm a glutton for punishment.
No, I
But
think being single can be a blessing in some ways because it allow you to spend more time getting to know yourself, getting to know God, and just enjoying your time by yourself.
but see, you can do that while you're married.
No, I'm just saying.
I know.
I'm just talking about in
I'm
the
just
single
giving
way
you what that's.
because
I
not
know.
everybody gonna be married. You know
No,
what I'm
it's
saying?
not for everybody. It's
Right.
not for
So
everybody.
I'm just
Some
more
people are not
saying,
gonna. Some people are not gonna enjoy being married.
right.
Even God, and that was God's intention when He made man and woman,
Yeah.
is for us to be married.
Right.
So, what aspects of being single? I guess, yeah, like you said, just being able to do some things without having to like, not really ask, but like let you know,
Yeah. Just go. Just pretty much
just
be like,
go and just
I'm getting
like
up.
be
I'm
free.
going.
I'm getting up and
Yeah.
I'm going.
Hmm.
I can't just get up and I'm going to the store. I'm staying till I'm going to the store, but if I have to say anything, just get up and go. And you don't even like, where's he going? Oh, he must be going somewhere. He'll be back. Like, I don't know. It's just, I guess, for me personally, as I think about it, what aspect, I never wanted to be single
Hmm.
because I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't like, me personally, I didn't like being single. I didn't like, my mother always said that you're always going to be with somebody because you can't be by yourself. And there's some people like that. I'm one of those people. I could never I never could have been by myself. I always need to have somebody around. It's just what I am. I just like having that companionship around me. And
Yes,
there
some
with
people
me.
do. Some people like that companionship, and yeah, I think for me, if I was single, I would like it, but then I think I would want to be with someone. Yeah, but if I had to be with someone, they have to be really something. You know what I mean? So
That means I'm really something. Yeah.
yeah. So,
Woo-hoo.
but yeah,
I wish I knew that button to press, but I don't know which one it is. That's not it. You
Oh,
pressed the mute button.
no, I took it off. I don't know which one it is at the moment.
Oh, okay.
But but yeah, I just think being single, it just allows you to be able to, you know,
Oh, wait. I disagree with what you said because you said being single will allow you to get to know yourself and get to know God more. And yeah, that is true, but you can do it while married. And it's even
you
better
can.
because you can do it while you're married. I'm going away now from the subject, but when you do it when you're married, you can, grow together.
But yeah,
Sometimes it's good to grow with somebody.
it
It is.
is.
It's not sometimes. It is good to grow with somebody.
Yeah, but I'm more
Growing by
saying it more in the
yourself,
thinking is you can just go buy you some food and you got to share it with the person. You know what
I
I'm
don't share my
saying?
food
You
anyway.
ain't got to be like, oh, what you want? I'm going to the store. You want something? You know what I'm saying? You could just go to the store and just get yourself something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Is that something that you would like to do, Tara? Because it seems like you're saying a lot of things that you want to do.
No.
You want to go to the store by yourself and just get what you want and then eat it by yourself and don't share?
No, I like
I don't eat
sharing.
no, I don't even like your food anyway. So
Oh, well,
you know, you
okay
and your
then.
spinach and kale and all that.
Yeah. But
you
yeah,
know. So you can have that by yourself. So you're already good.
yeah. So, the singleness,
Okay.
yeah. But
So that's it for you?
Yeah, that's it for me.
You're done?
Yes.
I'm not done.
Oh, well, go ahead. What you was going to say?
I don't know. I was just thinking about just being, yeah. I guess I am done.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case then, are we done?
Yes, we are.
All right. We want to thank you for joining us today
That's right.
on the Hear My Marriage podcast.
That's right, guys.
You said you're going to pray?
I do. You want to
Okay.
pray? Go
No,
ahead.
you're going to pray. You said let's pray. You pray.
Oh, okay. Let's pray. We're talking about that.
Well, actually, let's pray because this is the last episode before the new year.
Yes.
We want to tell everybody be safe out there.
Mm-hmm.
This will play on Sunday, which is the last Sunday of the year.
Yes.
So this will be the 31st of December.
Uh-huh.
The next time you hear our voices, it will be 2024.
That's right.
And yeah, so I mean, this we're coming to the end of 2023.
All right.
Now I got to start remembering to say 2024.
Yeah.
Which is not easy.
Yep. So we're gonna be going to what'd you say? What is it? A new era?
Not new era, just a different year.
Just
Same,
another
different.
year.
Let's just go in there with the thought process of that. I'm just gonna try and make myself better each and every day.
Mm-hmm.
Try to improve myself on what I do on a daily basis.
Yes.
Improve my relationship with the Lord. Improve my relationship with my spouse.
My family.
Improve my relationship with my family. Yes, my kids, my family. If you do have any on thing that you have with your family members, his life is too short. Work it out. Make amends. Be a bigger person and talk it out. Or at least try to. I mean, because sometimes the other person may not want to hear it.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, you can't make people listen if they don't want to.
True.
But you can make the effort.
Definitely.
So make that effort and see if you can just get the ball rolling. And I think I said this before. I spoke to a friend, and when his mother passed, and then I was like, I'm gonna give you a call back. Never had a chance to call him back. A month later, he passed. So life is too short. Life is not
Really
promised
is.
to us. So let's be better people, better human beings to each other. I think that's one thing in this world that we definitely have not done consistently. Is all about me, me, me. We need to be more about our family, more about each other, more about the well-being and the aspects of other people's lives, being caring people. So as we go into the new year, let's see if we can work on that and be better at it.
Definitely.
Yep, and stop backstabbing people in the back and talking about people.
Yeah.
That's definitely something we love to do as folks.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's about all I have to say.
All right, let's pray.
Okay.
Lord, thank you for this time that we was able to talk about this subject of being unhappy holidays. Lord, the people that are experiencing those things, I'm asking you, Lord, to be with them, give them the comfort that they need, and to know that they're not alone because you're always there. And Lord, people that are struggling with loss and just hard times, Lord, be with them, comfort them, and allow us to walk into the new year as better people, more improved people. Lord, help us to work on ourselves and make ourselves better. Lord, we thank you, Lord, for this time and this grace and your mercy. I pray in your son Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
All right.
All right. Well, my name is Pedro.
My name is Tara.
And this is Hear My Marriage Podcast. Oh, actually, don't forget, you can see us on Instagram, Facebook, Spotify,
and Twitter.
Right?
Yes.
Also on Spreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, Spotify and Apple Podcasts, yeah.
Yeah, Spreaker, Apple Podcast, yep.
All right,
and
guys.
if you do have, gotta also say one more thing. If you want to contact us, you can contact us at Marriage Can Heal Podcast, gmail.com,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And we already gave the number,
Yes, we already get a number.
right? You want to
Mhm.
give it again?
Go ahead.
It's +44 75 65 104096.
And that's our WhatsApp number.
And that's our WhatsApp number. It's actually our number.
Yeah.
It's also a phone number, but it's also WhatsApp.
Yep.
So yeah, you can contact us on that.
All right, guys.
So blessings. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Peace.
Peace.